So picture this. I'm standing in the middle of Sunday service, feeling holy and hydrated, when my so-called best friend Tasha stands up and outs my OnlyFans to the entire congregation. On a projector. Kid you not. I'm choking on my communion wafer, the choir's off key, and you can practically hear the clutching of pearls 3 pews back. But here's the kicker. The pastor, good old Pastor Deacon James, is red as a tomato, because he's not just my top subscriber, he's been using church donations as my biggest tipper, and oh yeah, he's Tasha's sugar daddy. Like the man literally sent me a prayer request attached to a $200 tip last week. If you think that's wild, just wait. Flashback to my perfect life. I had my boyfriend, Marcus, who always said he was working late at the clinic, Tasha, who was basically my sister, and our nosy neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, who always just happened to be watering her roses whenever anything went down. The doctor called me in for urgent news, but Marcus snuck out to grab coffee with Tasha right after. I ignored it because why would my bestie and my boyfriend betray me? Spoiler, they weren't getting coffee. They were busy filming their own home movie in my apartment, and Mrs. Jenkins had receipts. Literal video footage. And then there's my cousin Ray, who only shows up for free food, and, as it turns out, was blackmailing Pastor James with screenshots of his DMs to me. By week's end, my life looked like a deleted scene from Real Housewives, Excommunicated. Tasha tries to play innocent, but the group chat blows up with screenshots of her Venmoing herself from the church funds. Marcus, caught with his pants down, literally thanks to Mrs. Jenkins' Ring camera, is suddenly single and unemployed. Because guess whose boss is a deacon? The pastor tries to sermon his way out of it. But I hit play on his voice memos to me right in the middle of the bake sale. Let's just say chocolate chip cookies were not the only thing getting roasted. And Ray? He's at the front, selling popcorn. But the final twist? Turns out Mrs. Jenkins has been running her own underground OnlyFans, Holy Hotties. And her top subscriber is none other than my ex-boyfriend Marcus, who's now living in her guest room. The church splits in two, literally. They start their own rival services. Tasha's banned from every brunch in town, and the new pastor is me. I give the first sermon on Thou Shall Mind Thy Own Business, and as the collection plate comes around, I wink at the camera. If you ever think your life is messy, just remember, at least your bestie didn't out you, your pastor didn't tip you, and your neighbor didn't sell popcorn at your downfall. Amen.